So, you're thinking of moving to Bluffton or Hilton Head Island, South Carolina, and you want to know what are the best biking and hiking trails. Well, that is exactly what we're going to talk about today. I am on my bike today. We're going to go out exploring. We're going to look at all kinds of hiking and biking trails on Hilton Head Island and in Bluffton, South Carolina. Let's get started. Do you want to know everything there is to know about the South Carolina Low Country, whether it's Bluffton, Beaufort, Hilton Head Island, or Jasper County? Then subscribe below and tap that bell for notifications so you'll be the first to know about the current market in the South Carolina Low Country. My name is David Simcox, host of Low Country Lifestyles and a local realtor. I get calls and emails every day from people just like you and you looking to make their move to the South Carolina Low Country, and I absolutely love it. So whether you're making your move in 3 days or 3 months, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or book a Zoom call, all in the description below, so I can help you find your low country lifestyle. In today's video, we are packing up our bicycles and we are hitting the roads and we are checking out the best hiking and biking trails in Bluffton and on Hilton Head Island. So let's get started right now. All right, so we are at Pinckney Island National Wildlife Refuge, and this is actually right between Hilton Head and Bluffton. It's one of the most popular hiking, biking, bird watching trails. It's over 4,000 acres, and they also allow saltwater fishing out here. Now, this whole Pinckney Island area used to be a plantation until the Civil War, and the Pinckney family owned it for over 200 years. And then after the Civil War, it kind of went dormant and was neglected for a while until a wealthy northern banking family came in and they turned this into private hunting land, and they also used it for timber and some other things. But now it has been turned into one of the most absolutely beautiful wildlife refuge areas, and you've got miles of biking and hiking trails. You can look around here and just see how gorgeous it is. And this is actually a stop for many, many migratory birds. So we're gonna take a ride and show you a little bit so you can get a feel for this absolutely amazing location. All right, so we are here at Ibis Pond, and this will be our last stop here at Pinckney Island National Wildlife Refuge. But look at this, it is just absolutely gorgeous, and this is one of the many features out here on this hiking and biking trail. But we got to get on to the next stop. All right, so now we are at Sea Pines Forest Preserve, and this is within Sea Pines Resort. And this is a series of walking trails and biking trails, and it goes all throughout this area. And actually, Hilton Head Island in this whole area back in the 1700s was mostly rice and indigo plantations. And then after the Civil War, it was converted more for timber and hunting. And it kind of was used that way until about the 1950s, when Charles Fraser bought this land and had the idea to turn this into a world-class resort. And luckily, he had the foresight to set aside land for preservation and conservation. So he actually set aside about 600 acres within this resort for preservation and conservation, and that's where these trails are at, on this forest preserve. So we're going to take you on a quick little walk so you can get a taste of it. But again, if you want to experience it for yourself, you're going to have to come here. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that walk through Sea Pines Preserve, and now we're going to get on to our next spot. All right, now I am riding on one of many of Hilton Head Island's bike paths, and this is all around the entire island. There's 60+ miles of bike paths on Hilton Head Island, and you can pretty much go all the way around and through and in almost every neighborhood in Hilton Head Island on these incredible bike paths. And it was actually voted as a gold standard bike community by, oh gosh, I had it written down, but by some bicycle club of America or somebody like that. But definitely all the bike paths on Hilton Head Island are absolutely incredible. I'll give you a little more tour here. All right, hope you guys enjoyed that little tour on some of Hilton Head Island's bike paths. And now let's get on to the next stop. All right, so there's no better place to go biking, hiking, or jogging than on Hilton Head Beach. It is a bike-friendly beach, and you can, it's very hard compacted sand, which makes it very easy to ride bikes. And today is a pretty crowded day, but there are different parts of the beach that are not quite so crowded. So let's take a little drive and check it out. All right, hope you enjoyed cruising with us on Hilton Head Beach. And now let's get on to the next spot. All right, now we are at Victoria Bluff Heritage Preserve in Bluffton. And this place is absolutely beautiful. It is over 900 acres of preserve, and there are over 4 miles of trails throughout here. And actually, part of the year, I believe they also allow hunting in here, but absolutely beautiful walking and hiking trails through here. So let's go ahead and I'm going to give you a little bit more of a tour. All right, hope you enjoyed that little tour of Victoria Bluff Heritage Preserve and hiking, biking. I believe they even allow horseback riding out in this area, but it is absolutely gorgeous. But now it's time to move on to the next stop. All right, so now we are riding out at the New River Linear Trail. And this goes through some hardwood forests. It goes out along some old abandoned rice fields. And it is really, really pretty out here. I believe it's about 5 miles long. It starts all the way back by Sun City, and it runs out and it dead ends into the New River. And I believe that this used to be an old rail line, and they pulled that up, and that's where the trail is. But it's long and it's straight and it's very, very quiet, and not many people out here. But if you want to go for a long, quiet run by yourself, or if you want to go for a bike ride, it is just a tad bit bumpy. So, you know, I wouldn't bring like a road bike or like a 10-speed bike out here, but definitely, you know, the bike I'm on is just fine, or like a mountain bike will work just fine. But anyway, let's go ahead and I'll give you a little bit more tour as we ride. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed touring the New River Linear Trail. And if you don't think it's beautiful out here, there is something wrong with you. This is one of the most gorgeous places I have ever seen. But now it's time to move on to the next spot. All right, so we are actually on a bike trail now that runs alongside New Riverside Road in Bluffton. It starts over by fire station number 31, and it runs all the way over to the Palmetto Bluff main gate. And it runs all through these trails, through the woods, past a bunch of different neighborhoods. I don't think it has an official name, but it's one of my favorite places to bike and to jog. So let's take a tour. All right, hope you enjoyed that quick little tour of this amazing bike path right alongside New Riverside Road. And now we are going to move on to the next location. All right, So our last spot on best places for biking and hiking is Old Town Bluffton. And this isn't officially a bike trail, but you can bike all around Old Town, around the shops and the antique stores and the art galleries and the boutiques. And it is really, really awesome here in the historic district. So I'm gonna ride around and just give you a little taste of it before the end of the video. All right guys, thanks for staying till the very end of the video. Hope you enjoyed yourself today. And if you're in the Old Town Bluffton area and you want to rent a bike or buy a bike, or you need your bike repaired, come right here to Old Town Bike Barn and talk to David. He's a really great guy. And as always, if I can help you find your low country lifestyle, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or book a Zoom call, all in the description below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that bell for notifications so you'll be the first to know about the current market in the South Carolina low country. Thanks and have a wonderful day.